Live from the New York, New Jersey area and broadcasting around the globe.
Are you ready?
Welcome to AMB Talk Radio, the place where your questions are answered about popular culture, relationships, books, and romance, and more if you're ready.
Come on, come on.
Our part of the digital world will make you laugh, think, and utterly change your life. Yeah, we think you can handle that. And now here's your host, a woman we love to watch strut in stilettos, Lady Angeline.
This is our first official show. I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm here with my girl Resa. For those that don't know, that haven't listened to any of our clips yet on YouTube, this is more of a commuter podcast because we're in the car, we're doing our morning commute, you know, and we're just sharing it with you. It's like you're in the back seat. That's the whole premise of this. Whatever we talk about is what we talk about. Life, love, relationships, pop culture, news, whatever. And we're mother-daughter, right, Resa?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're my daughter, so, you know, she doesn't have any bias. If I tell her to tell me something genuinely, don't hold back, she'll do that. Because she's, you know, has her own mind, her own opinions, and everything. So, welcome to our first episode. Yay! Okay. All right. I'm very delighted that the YouTube subscribers have been showing us love. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
We deeply appreciate it.
Oh, goodness. You have no idea. So, as you guys know, as Resa, I'm going to talk to my daughter, Resa. You guys are just listening in. So, Chris Brown's in rehab. What about anger management?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yep, anger management. And I believe he's going for 3 months.
Okay. And at the same time, his ex, Rihanna, is getting another tattoo over the tattoo she had made. This is what gets me about Rihanna. She just got these people in, I don't know if it's New Zealand or Ireland. I don't know. I think it's New Zealand.
I think it was New Zealand.
To do these like intricate,
I watched that video
with
too.
a mallet or something, right? And this little metal thing. They were like, digging into her skin to make these symbols on her hand. Or was it her wrist?
It was her hand. I was watching the video and it just like, it looked like it hurt so bad.
I know. And then now I see that she's getting a tattoo being put over it in some way or enhancing it or something.
It was like some henna tattoo.
So this is what gets me. This is what gets me about these two kids. And that's going to be the topic today. The emotional maturity of people. I'm blocked about it a little bit. Yes, I'm going to post that up, you know, later today. But this is what gets me. All right. Every one of us, you can tell just by looking at us our chronological age, right? Mm-hmm. Like you're not going to look at a newborn and say, look at that 5-year-old. You know, a newborn's a newborn, a 5-year-old's a 5-year-old. I'm not going to look at a 40-year-old man and say he looks 80 unless he's doing stuff to make himself look 80.
I was going to say, well, sometimes.
I know you were going to say that. Sometimes you can look at a teenager and swear they're in their early 20s and not card them, but they're actually 19. I get it.
Because, you know, I've been told that I look like I'm 18, but I'm 22, so whatever.
That's true. Okay. So, with that being said, how can you tell someone's emotional maturity? I honestly think you can tell a person's emotional maturity over time. That's the only way you can tell. You can't take it in the first couple conversations. You can't assess it with a couple certain situations you and your friends have been in. So looking at Chris Brown and looking at Miss Rihanna, individually or together, I don't care. They're in their 20s, right?
Yep.
Now, do you think they're acting like typical 20-year-olds or not?
I kind of want to say yeah.
Yeah. They experiment with teenagers and 20-year-olds experiment with tattoos and loves of their lives. And
I just think that the media is just putting too much of a microscope on them. Like, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Now, the one way to assess somebody's emotional maturity is when they're under stress, right? Because they say we all revert to our real emotional age when we're stressed out. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Now, I've seen you under stress. And I honestly think, okay, you're 22, chronological age is 22.
Okay.
I believe that you revert to like a 14-year-old. Yeah, I think you revert to 14, like freshman high school year.
Okay.
And that's okay because it's still so close to 22. And I think most people, when you're healthy and emotional development, you revert under very stressful times to about 7 years under you. I say 7 because that sounds better to me than saying 10. I like the number 7. Okay. It's not based on any fact. This is just my opinion.
All right.
Now, you've seen me under stress as a, older adult. I'm not going to say my age. What do you think my emotional maturity age is when I'm stressed out? Because you've seen me when I haven't eaten, I'm stressed out, I'm tired. What do I revert to?
I don't know, because you said it's 7 years from...
No. That's what it normally is when someone's fully matured in their emotional development. I think I'm still on the maturity journey.
But when you're stressed out...
When I'm stressed out, what do you think my age is? I know what my emotional age is when I'm not stressed out.
Yeah. But when you're stressed...
Because I have like all these namaste wisdom moments when I'm not stressed out. But when I'm stressed out, tired, hungry, whatever, what am I? What age?
I want to say 12.
Oh, 12. She said younger than you when you're stressed out.
Saying,
wow.
You get more childlike when you're stressed out. You just don't want to talk to nobody. You just want to isolate people and keep moving.
Yeah, I do that. I want to take a nap. I'm tired.
Exactly.
I want to eat.
Like
I'm tired.
You're like, oh God, I want to get her something to eat.
I do. I even pout.
You pout. Yeah, you do pout. You don't want to talk. You ice people out. I'm like, oh snap.
Okay, then let's keep this game going then. Let's think of some stars and let's guess what their emotional maturity is. I mean, this is just a fun little game.
Okay.
We're not picking at anybody.
Okay.
We're just giving our own little what the assessment is because of the situations they've been under.
All right.
Let's take our little scandal girl. That all of you guys love her acting.
Oh, Kerry Washington.
She's very private. I think she's in her 30s, right?
Yeah.
I would say she's right where she is. I think she's in her 30s.
Well,
emotional maturity. I haven't seen her too stressed out yet.
I've never really seen her in any stressed out situation, so...
Maybe 28, 29 when she's probably stressed out. Maybe a little bit lower than herself. But I think she's basically there. All right. You name somebody.
Lindsey Lohan.
Oh, gosh. Okay. How old is she now? 20-something?
Yeah, 20-something. I don't even know.
I think because she has a need to... she loves attention, but most actors and actresses do. She's dealing with some substance problems that she's getting over. I would say 16.
16.
I would say she's mid-high school emotionally. Because she went through a lot of stuff in her teenage years too. Yeah. So I think she's kind of stuck right there emotionally. Okay, my turn. Oprah Winfrey. You think her chronological and emotional match up?
Pretty much.
I think she's older than herself actually. Emotionally. So? Yeah, I think she's the little guy on you go for the master and you're the grasshopper. I think she's totally there with her maturity level. I don't see her get too stressed out and not deal with it properly.
Well, she does she does say that Maya Angeline is one of her mentors, and I'm pretty sure if she's your mentor, you're gonna be older than yourself.
Yeah, I think she's older than herself. I totally think she's older than
Maya
herself.
Angeline got them words of wisdom.
What do you think Kanye West is?
Kanye got the emotional of a 10-year-old child. I say that with love, but he'll go on these passion-filled rants, and you're just like, child, please.
I don't think he's as young as 10.
You don't think 10?
No, because he waxes very philosophical when he's stressed out.
Yeah.
But he does have his moments of arrogance when he's stressed out. So, people say the God complex is ego. This guy was close to death at one point. So I would say, not 10, maybe 13. 13. Not quite high school yet. He could still have a fit, say, I'm not going to eat that like a little kid. I'm not going to do that. You can't make me like a 13-year-old.
I'm Jesus.
Well, maybe it is kind of 10 going on 13. I don't know. But yeah, you might be right. In that area. Not quite through adolescent stage yet. Okay, let's do 2 more. Name another one.
Miley Cyrus.
That's a hard one. Because I don't know if she's doing this all for gimmick or if she's doing this, her certain behaviors now because that's how she really, really is. So let's say she's 20-something.
She's not even...
No, she's 19. She's 19. Okay. It threw me off because she's been in the business so long.
I think she's like either 19 or 20, one of those. I don't even know.
Yeah, but she's not quite 21 yet.
Yeah, she's not late.
Okay, so I would say her emotional maturity age, and this is so difficult because you don't know if this is all spin and game and marketing for her or not. Because I've heard her talk, but have I seen her stressed out? Yes, I've seen her stressed out when she goes on these little Twitter war things.
No, I saw her stressed out on her documentary because she was upset because I guess
the taxi or whatever.
Her driver missed her other car.
And
she's like, I'm not gonna effing do it. And I was like, 16 right there.
She's 16.
That's what lots of people.
She's 16. You're right, because she did go a little.
She was cursing. I was like, girl.
She acted just like a spoiled 16-year-old. Yeah,
exactly.
You're right.
I was like, dang.
All right. The last one we'll do has to be somebody good, Resa. Who's the last one we'll assess their emotional maturity from what we've seen? I don't know.
I wanted to say Kim Kardashian, but I don't know if I want to go there.
Let's do Kim. Let's do a Kardashian chick. We did her fiance. We can do her. Okay, she is just turned what?
33? No, I think it's 32.
Okay, she's 30s.
Yeah, early 30s. Just approved.
Okay. Everything when she's under stress. I've seen her under stress of her pregnancy. I've seen her under stress of the paparazzi and her weight gain.
I've seen her under stress when one time she did that photo shoot and they ended up. Cause what happened was, she did this photo shoot for this magazine or whatever, and they painted her silver, and they told her they were gonna put these objects over her body so you couldn't see her body parts.
I remember that.
And she's like, "Mom, do something. They told me I wasn't gonna."
No, but that was before she's gone through all this marriage stuff and divorce stuff and the baby. I'm talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
We gotta assess her right now because we all grow up because of certain instances in our lives, and under the stress she's been under this year and part of last year and where she is now, I would say she has the emotional maturity of a 25-year-old.
I was going to say that to 25, 28.
I'll say 25-year-old. She's right on schedule. I mean, she doesn't have tantrums. The way you expect someone that has been given so much to have. She's very humble. She's the nicest person you ever want to meet. Khloe's a little more mature than her when she gets stressed out because Khloe's like I think almost at her actual age.
You think so?
Yeah, I think she's almost at her actual age because it takes a lot for Khloe to be, I said Khloe, that's my daughter, my other daughter. Khloe, takes a lot for Khloe to be really stressed out and venting in a way, like that whole coffee thing when she needed her coffee. That was all because she was under the influence of caffeine. But Kim is like a good 25. Like she when she gets stressed out, she wants to go take a nap and be away from people and isolate a little bit. She vents to her mother. She doesn't vent to the world or her best friend. She's right on schedule. And that's a good thing. I can't believe you say I'm like 12 or something.
Mom, when you get hungry and tired at the same time, like it's automatic 12.
Oh yeah, you're so right. You're so right.
You can't even function until you get something to eat or nap, whichever one you need.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I adore you for telling me the truth. Because the thing is, you can't assess. If you're sitting here listening thinking you can assess your own emotional maturity, you're wrong. You have to ask people around you.
This is true.
You cannot sit up there and say, well, I know I act normally my age when I'm stressed out. You are delusional. Nobody can assess yourself. You have to ask people that love you, care about you, or have been around you. They cannot care about you, but they're around you enough to know.
This is true.
You have worked with people, and you said to yourself, dang, I don't want to tell so-and-so that, our colleague is running late because they're going to act just like a 5-year-old or whatever about it. You know certain people have their stressful moments when they revert to whatever they are emotionally. Does that mean that you can't go through some life things and grow up, though?
This is true.
Because I know just you becoming a college student, your maturity level from what you were in high school is totally different.
Yeah.
It grew you up.
So
just like when people get their first time by themselves where they're actually their first apartment or house, and they're not living with mom and dad anymore. That grows you up. Or your first real big heartbreak, that grows you up. Well, it was an honor to share the commute with you. This is the end of our first episode.
Yeah.
It was an honor to share the commute with you guys. I hope you go out. Okay, this is the end of our first episode, and I want to say I hope you guys had a great time on our commute with us. I hope you go out and have a great day. It was an honor to share the commute with you. See you next time.
See ya.
Thanks for listening to AMB Talk Radio with Lady Angeline. If you like what you just heard, pass along our web address, ambishop.com, to the people you actually like. Be sure to check out our website for previous podcasts. This has been an AMB production.